Morning guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to do another competition vlog. It's actually our last competition of the year. So I've got little Charlie here as usual, the one that I take with me. So she's coming, she's not platted or anything yet. We don't have to leave till 10, so it's just past 5:30. But we need to get the horses out, and then she can go out in her paddock, and then I will bring her back up and plait her. So she's been washed, but she's not platted. So anyway, we'll do that. Kiana, my friend Kiana, there, is feeding them for me at the second, and yeah, anyway, we will get on with the stables. It's just past 6:30. I'm out here lunging Kiwi. So he has just had kissing spine surgery 3 weeks ago. So yeah, he's on his lunging. We're up to 7.5 minutes either way, just with no gear on, like so. And then next week he starts lunging with the gear on, the Pessoa and everything, and I think it's another 6 weeks of that, and then I can finally ride him in January next year, so we're very excited. It's almost 8:30, so we've finished the stables, lunch Kiwi. They're all out in their paddock so that Char could get a little bit of time out. So we've come upstairs, we've got coffee, and now I'm going to start getting ready. So I'm going to put makeup on and get dressed, do my hair, and then we'll go down and start to plait Charlie. Hi guys, so I'm just going through and putting this video together, and I realised I didn't talk about the tests or film an outro or anything like that, so thought I'd just add it in here. So our tests, which I will include next, I wasn't thrilled with them at all. There were some really good bits. We've been working really hard, and I've been riding her a little bit differently recently. And for the most part, we were able to get that in the test. But yeah, the first head, there were a heap of flies out, and she's one of those horses that is just terrible. She's super sensitive skin, and she's terrible with anything coming past her nose, like to the point I'm like, oh, does she need a nose net? But we can't use those in dressage.
And yeah, she's just shocking with it. Like anything that comes past her nose, even if it doesn't touch her, as soon as it comes past her nose, flicks her head up in the air, and we lose everything that we had going, all of the rhythm, everything. She just has to flick her head up in the air, and then there's our marks gone. So we had a bit of that in our test, which you'll see. We didn't have any major moments where she flicks her nose up, but there were definitely moments where she comes above the bit and trying to get the flies off her. So she was covered in fly spray, and there was nothing more I could do other than just ride her as best I could, but frustrating nonetheless. So yeah, the first test, I was really happy with the trot work. I felt for the most part that was improved, and what we'd been working on came through in the test. The canter, I don't know what happened. Basically, she just forgot how to canter, and we got our legs tangled. We got in both of the canter half passes we screwed. She screwed the changes at the end because we couldn't get the half pass. So then we got some bit of a half pass, nothing much really, and then meant that then the changes were rubbish coming out of the half pass, which was a real shame. Then her extended canter was really nice down the long side, and then she threw in a change as we got to the end of the long side. So she did 2 1s, which meant then we lost our marks because she changed again, going up the centre line, going really nicely, and then she chucked in a couple of temper changes going up the centre line as well, which was a real shame because again there go the points, but I can't really tell her off for it because we're training the tempies at home, and so I know she does that when she's unbalanced, and I should have helped her out there and ridden her a little bit better, but yeah, we're training them at home, and so I can't really tell her off for riding the tempi changes, but at the same time there are no tempi changes in a medium test, and so I'd appreciate if we don't add them in. But anyway, so yeah, that was the first test. I was really disappointed with it, and it actually ended up scoring as the best test we've ever had. That was her personal best score. I don't understand it, but never mind. And one of the judges that has judged us quite a lot actually commented and said that was the best test she'd seen us do, and that she could see everything was improving, and gave us 7s and mainly 7.5s all across the board, minus the bits where she changed and a half pass, etc. So I was very surprised by that, but you know, it's a good thing. And the second test, I was about to be sick in the warm-up. I was in so much pain with my leg. It was hot, and I just had enough. She was tired. The canter work was much better in the second test. The trot work turned to rubbish. So anyway, that's our season done. So yeah, like I say, we're disappointed, but also it's good to see what we've been doing can be produced in a test. We just can't get it all together yet. So I'm hoping over the summer we can get it together, and next year we'll be able to get everything together in a test. So anyway, I've rambled on for long enough. So yeah, I'll put the tests in, but yeah, just so you know that the head are coming up and down and shaking her nose and stuff, that's all because of the flies. So if anyone's got any suggestions as to fly sprays that we can try, let us know, because she was covered in it and it did nothing. Yeah, and even like another thing I just thought of, the reinback in her test, she halted, wasn't quite square, doesn't matter, she halted, she stayed still, because we've had issues where she's gone to halt and then straight away gone to go into the reinback because she knows it's coming. So halted, she stood still, she waited for me to ask her for the reinback. We got like 2 steps, I'm thinking, yeah, great, this feels good, and then we get to about the 3rd step, she just tosses her head up and runs backwards. So again, they're gold marks for the reinback, because it was just such a shame. So anyway, that's our season done. So yeah, that'll be the last competition vlog for a little while, and hopefully next season I'm going to have my big man back out, so there should be more to come. So anyway, enjoy the rest of the video, and thanks for watching.